Once upon a time, deep beneath the ocean waves, there existed a magical kingdom of sea fairies. These fairies, with their delicate wings and enchanting glow, lived in harmony within the vibrant coral reefs. Among them were two fairies named Liana. Serene was a proud and haughty sea fairy. She had striking wings of gold and crimson that glistened like flames under the ocean currents. Her hair was as black as the deepest parts of the sea, and her piercing blue eyes were always filled with a sense of superiority. Serene was beautiful and powerful, but she often looked down on others, thinking herself the best among all the sea fairies. Liana was a kind-hearted sea fairy with wings that shimmered in soft hues of pastel pink and blue. Her long, flowing hair sparkled like sunlight on water, and her gentle green eyes reflected the kindness in her soul. Liana was known throughout the kingdom for her willingness to help others, always spreading joy wherever she went. One day, the ocean began to stir with an unusual current. The once calm waters became turbulent, and the coral reefs started to shake. The wise elder fairies warned that a powerful undersea storm was approaching, one that could destroy their homes if they didn't find shelter in time. Liana, concerned for the safety of her fellow fairies, quickly gathered them together. "We must find a safe place to weather the storm," she urged. "If we stick together and help one another, we can survive this." The other fairies, trusting Liana's wisdom, agreed to work together. They began searching for a deep, sheltered cave where they could hide from the storm. But Serene scoffed at Liana's words. "I don't need anyone's help," she boasted. "I am strong enough to find my own shelter. I'll be just fine on my own." With that, Serene flew off, determined to prove her independence. Liana and the other fairies found a hidden cave at the bottom of the ocean, where they huddled together as the storm approached. The waves grew stronger, and the sea became dark and furious, but the fairies were safe in their refuge. Meanwhile, Serene struggled against the powerful currents. The shelter she had found was shallow and exposed, and as the storm raged, it became impossible for her to stay safe. The waves tossed her about, and soon she realized that she was in grave danger. Alone and frightened, Serene regretted her arrogance and wished she had listened to Liana. In the depths of her despair, Serene remembered Liana's kindness and decided to swallow her pride. With the last of her strength, she flew through the... Liana, seeing Serene's condition, immediately flew to her side. "You're safe now," Liana whispered as she embraced her. Despite everything, Liana's heart was full of forgiveness and compassion. The storm eventually passed, and the sea calmed once more. The fairies emerged from the cave, grateful to be alive. Serene, now humbled by her experience, apologized to Liana and the others. She realized that her pride had almost cost her everything. From that day on, Serene changed her ways. She became more humble and began to value the strength of community and the power of kindness. The Sea Fairy Kingdom thrived, and Liana and Serene became close friends, their bond strengthened by the lessons they had learned. Moral: true strength lies in kindness and humility, and working together can help overcome even the greatest of